down by our side, standing up nice and tall and long in our mountain pose. And let's let those breaths start coming in and out. Slow, deep, and full. Close your eyes if you would like. Keep a little bit of bend in your knees. Rotate those shoulders back and just let them sink into your natural state. Big breaths in and out. Slow, deep, and full. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let your chin travel side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Your chin back to the center. Release your chin down towards your chest. Inhale. On the exhale, let's sweep our chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder, like the pendulum on a clock. Bring your chin back down towards your chest. Inhale. On the exhale, lift your chin up and open your eyes. Draw your breath in. And let it flow gently back out. Let's bring our shoulders up towards our ears. And let's roll those shoulders back into some nice big circles. One last circle back. And let those shoulders settle back into place. Inhale. On the exhale, sweep your arms out wide. Palms down, and gently have your palms up and down. Release your hands back down to your sides. Let's draw our shoulders back up. Let's roll those shoulders forward. One last circle forward and drop those shoulders into place. Let's step your feet out a little wider than your hips. Put your hands on your hips. Let's rotate our hips round and round. bring that breath in. And on the exhale, let's rotate our hips in the opposite direction. Let's bring our hips back to the center. Keeping your hands on your hips, let's do some hip hinges. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to hinge at our hip, leaning forward. Trying to keep a nice flat back. Keep your head in a nice long extension of your spine, gently moving with your breath. Hip hinge forward. We're going to come up nice and tall. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Let's do some alternating reaches up above our head. Let's bring both arms up. Chirpy birds right up here at the top. Thumbs and fingers. Opening and closing. Still maintain that little bit of bend in your knees. Don't lock your knees. Let's bring our palms into prayer. Let our hands come down in front of our heart. Inhale. On the exhale, open up nice and wide. And release those hands back down to your sides. Walk your feet back in. We're going to come back into that nice tall mountain pose. Shoulders back, but relaxed. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's swan dive down towards our mat. Reaching into that forward fold. Trying to keep that nice little bend in our knees. Inhale. On the exhale, step back with your right foot. Coming into your lunge, or if you need to drop that knee down into your knee lunge, you can also do that. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, you're going to take that left foot back, working yourself into your plank or your knee plank. Looking for a nice long line from your shoulders to your heels or shoulders to your knees. Deep breath in. On the exhale, let's come down towards our mat. Palms under shoulders. Inhale. On the exhale, push your upper body up into your upward dog. Only come up as far as you feel comfortable. And let's return back down towards our mat. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to push ourselves up into that neutral position of hands and knees. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Head a nice long extension of your spine. Let's turn our chin toward our right shoulder. Inhale. On the exhale, let's look back at our right hip, feeling that nice big stretch on our left side. Coming back to the center. Turning your chin towards your left shoulder. Inhale. On the exhale, let's look back at that left hip. Releasing back to the center. Let's drop our head and tailbone towards the sky. creating a nice arch back into our cat pose, pulling that belly button towards your spine. Let's inhale, and as we do, let's lift head and tailbone towards the sky into our cow. Exhale, coming back into cat. Inhale, raising up. Exhale, coming back into cat. Nice, big contractions with our spine and our breath. Let's complete one more cow, returning back into that nice arched cat position. And then returning back to our neutral position of hands and knees, head and extension of your spine. Inhale. Let's press our hips back towards our heels, coming into our child's pose. You can have your arms out nice and long, or you can have your hands back underneath your shoulders, or you can have fingertips back towards your feet. Just take a moment here and rest. Nice deep breaths in and out. Rotate your wrists if you need to. Just breathe nice and big. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's come back up into our hands and knees. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Head in a nice alignment with our spine. Let's curl our toes under, preparing ourselves for that downward dog. Inhale. On the exhale, let's push our hips up high, coming into that downward dog. Let your head rest in between your arms, a little bit of bend in your knees as we're in that inverted V here. Big breaths in and out. Inhale. On the exhale, let's walk our hands back towards our feet, pushing ourselves back up into our forward fold. Your head hangs towards the floor. Still have that bend in your knees. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's come up to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. You're going to let your arms wander wide. Your head comes up last. Arms push all the way up to the sky. At the very top, bring your breath in. On the exhale, release those hands back down to your sides. Let's come back up towards the top of our mat. Finish the first part of that sun salutation. We're going to go back down and we're going to start with that left leg going back first this time. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's swan dive back down towards our mat. A little bit of bend in our knees. Let your head hang towards the floor, reaching into that forward fold. Inhale. On the exhale, let's step back with our left foot into our lunge. You can also drop that left knee down to a knee lunge if you need to. Inhale. On the exhale, let's take our right foot back, creating our plank or knee plank. Looking for that nice long line. Nice tight core. Bring that breath in. On the exhale, let's travel down towards our mat. When you reach your mat, draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's push our upper body up into our upward dog. Let's release back down towards our mat. Inhale. On the exhale, let's come up to our hands and knees into that neutral position again. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's thread the needle with our right hand. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to thread that hand in between our left wrist and our left knee. We're going to bring that right shoulder and our head down towards the mat into our twist here. Breathe nice and big. Inhale. On the exhale, let's unthread that needle, bringing that right palm under our right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, let's thread the needle with our left hand. Let's bring that left hand in between our right wrist and our right knee, bringing our left shoulder and our head down towards the floor. Breath in. On the exhale, let's unthread that needle, bringing that left palm underneath our left shoulder. Inhale. On the exhale, let's press our hips back towards our heels, coming into our child's pose again. Find your arm variation that brings you comfort and support. Big breaths in and out. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's return back up into hands and knees. Let's curl our toes under. Inhale. On the exhale, press your hips high, returning back to our downward facing dog. Let your head rest in between your arms. Little bit of bend in your knees. Nice deep breaths flowing in and out. exhale, let's start coming up from the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Your arms are going to wander wide. Your head's going to come up last. Arms reach all the way up to the sky. At the very top, bring your breath in. On the exhale, arms back down to your sides. Let's journey back up towards the top of the floor. Excellent job, everybody. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Drop those arms into your cactus arms. Let's breathe and twist. Let's come back to the center. Release your hands back down to your sides. Let's run through our chair poses. Let's inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Draw those palms into prayer. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's sit down into our chair. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's stand up nice and tall. Release those hands back down to your sides. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Palms into prayer. Bring that breath in. On the exhale, let's sit down into our chair. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, come up nice and tall. Release those hands back down to your sides. One last time. Inhale. On the exhale, sweep those hands tall. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's sit down into our chair. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, up nice and tall. Release those hands back down to your sides. Let's focus on our tree pose, starting with our right leg as the trunk of our tree first. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, bring that left foot over towards your right leg or ankle. Find a comfortable balancing position. Nice tight core, shoulders back and relaxed. And let's balance and breathe for a few moments. Nice deep breaths in and out, creating that focal point. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's release your hands and your leg back down towards the floor. Remember, I cannot be the only one smiling in the room. Everybody else has to smile too. All right. Left foot as the trunk of our tree first. Inhale. On the exhale, let's bring that right foot over towards our left leg or ankle. Tighten up that core, shoulders back and relaxed. Find your balance, find your breath. Big breaths in and out. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's release that right foot back down towards our mat. Take your feet a little wider than your hips. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Let's rotate into our swaying tree as we sway side to side. We're going to come back up nice and tall at the very top. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, release those hands back down to your sides. Walk your feet back in. Let's have some nice wide open hands out front. Inhale. On the exhale, draw those elbows back, shoulder blades together. Let's inhale as we push. Exhale as we pull back nice and big here. Open up that chest. Inhale and exhale. One last time. And then we're going to release those hands back down to our sides. Let's make our transition back down to the floor. Inhale. On the exhale, arms up nice and tall. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's swan dive back down towards our mat. Let your head hang towards the floor. A little bit of bend in your knees. Big breaths in and out. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, step your feet back into your downward facing dog. Let your head hang between your arms. A little bit of bend in your knees. Draw that breath in. Let's release our knees down towards the mat, coming into our hands and knees position. Inhale. On the exhale, come down on your right or left hip. Then we're going to swing those legs around front. You can have your legs out long or you can have them crossed, whatever you prefer to do. Let's have our fingertips out to the side. Inhale. On the exhale, let's take our right hand. We're going to sweep it over top of our head. Fingertips are going to lay right above that left ear. Inhale. On the exhale, let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. Take some nice deep breaths here. Still sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale. On the exhale, let's flex that wrist, bringing our left fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, let's release our hands back down to our sides. Our head's going to come back up to the center. Let's go through that process with our left hand now. Inhale. On the exhale, take your left hand up and over, fingertips right above that right ear. Let your left ear travel towards your left shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the right side of your neck. Still sitting up nice and tall. Big breaths. Bring your breath in. On the exhale, let's flex that right wrist, bringing our right fingertips up towards the sky. Nice deep breath. hands in front of our heart. Let's let our fingertips sweep side to side. Shoulder to shoulder. Let your fingertips come back up to the center. Release your hands back down to your lap. Let's lean forward. Let's go around the world. Inhale. On the exhale, let's make some gentle circles with our hips and our lower back as we go round and round. We're going to create one last circle. And then we're going to come back into that forward leaning position. When you reach that position, draw your breath in. On the exhale, take your circles back the opposite way. Come back to that forward leaning position. When you reach that position, draw your breath in. On the exhale, set up nice and tall. Take some nice wide open hands out front. Let's take a thumb to each finger and press on each fingertip. A little shake. Release those hands back down to your lap. Let's bring our feet flat to the mat. Knees are bent. Let's walk ourselves down towards our mat. Feet in good contact with your mat. Hands down to your sides. Draw a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, bring your right knee towards your chest. You're going to lengthen that right leg up to the sky. Let's point and flex our right foot. Your toes up to the sky. Circle those toes round and round. Take your circles back the opposite way. Bring that right foot still. Draw your right knee towards your chest. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Hands behind your thighs or in front of your shins. Let's rock side to side, massaging that lower part of your back. Return to the center. You're going to release your right foot towards the floor. Let's bring your left leg up towards the sky. Point and flex your left foot. towards the sky, circle that toe round and round. Let's circle it back the opposite way. Bring our left foot still. Let's bring your left knee towards your chest and release it back down towards the floor. Let's take our hands up towards the sky. Let's spread our toes and fingers apart and together. Apart and together. Apart and together. Apart and together. One more time. Apart and together. Let's release our hands out from our shoulders into our T position. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, let's turn our chin toward our right shoulder. You're going to let your knees twist to the left into your twist here. Let's breathe and twist. Back to the center. Return your chin back to the center. Inhale. On the exhale, let's turn our chin toward our left shoulder. Let your knees float to the right. Breathe and twist. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, return your knees back to center. Return your chin back to center. Inhale. On the exhale, let your knees sway side to side into our windshield wipers. Bring your knees back to the center. Draw your arms in close to your side. If your lower back is comfortable with your knees bent, stay right here. If you want to lengthen your legs out to the floor, now's a good time to do that. And let's end as we began with some nice deep breaths. In and out. Slow, deep, and full. Draw that breath in. And on the exhale, bring some movement and motion to your feet. Let your feet become still. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, I want you to tighten up those glutes or the muscles in your bottom, and you're going to lift yourself a little bit up off your mat, and then you're going to relax as you melt back into your mat. Inhale. On the exhale, bend that right knee. If it's not already bent, bringing your right foot to the mat. You're going to bend your left knee, bringing your left foot to the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, make a fist with your right hand, and then let those fingers spread out far and wide. Inhale. On the exhale, make a fist with your left hand, and then spread those fingers out far and wide. Draw your breath in. On the exhale, bring your right arm up towards the sky and then let it fall back to the mat. Inhale. On the exhale, bring your left hand up to the sky and let it fall back down to the mat. Draw your breath in. Let's lift our shoulders up towards our ears and then let those shoulders settle back into place. Inhale. On the exhale, open up that mouth and jaw as wide as you feel comfortable and then let that jaw settle back into place. Draw that breath in. On the exhale, turn your chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder. Bring your chin back to the center. Inhale. On the exhale, I want you to extend either your right or your left arm in a nice long line past your ear, past your head. Inhale. On the exhale, let's turn towards that uplifted arm. You're going to find yourself laying on your side. As you lay here, take a nice deep breath in and out. Bring that breath in. On the exhale, using your hands, you're going to walk yourself up into an upright seated position. Let's sweep our arms out wide. Give yourself a nice big hug. Again, arms out wide. Great big hug. And we are finished. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.